Hey everyone, and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Grim from the Diamond Minecart. Let's get started over on the right side of our page. We're going to start with the nose, starting with a short angled line going from the left and going up towards the right. This will create the top of the nose. Now from these 2 points we just want to angle down and inwards. So from the left side we'll come down, and then on the right we're going to come in towards the center of the nose. From here let's connect those 2 points with a straight line. Let's draw the top edge of the muzzle. So from the left side corner, we're going to step down just a little bit and just draw an angled line going out. On the right side, we're going to draw a slightly shorter line angling up. Now from here, we're going to pull these two ends in towards the bottom of the muzzle. So from the left side, we'll come down in an angle, and then on the right, we'll come down in an angle, creating almost like a box. From here, we'll connect those 2 points with a straight line. Let's work our way to the side of the muzzle, creating a three-dimensional box. So from here we want to angle downwards and over towards the left. Now from here we want to come down on the side of the muzzle. So from here we're going to angle down again, coming down past this point here, because we're going to take this point and angle straight across for the bottom edge of the mouth. Now from this little gap here we're going to draw in the lower jaw. So from here, from this little corner, we're going to angle down. Now we're going to draw the front edge of the jaw, going straight across this way. Let's pull that back in behind the top of the mouth. So angling back. Now from these 2 points, we just want to draw 2 short little lines, just the same length as we have back here. So from this corner, we'll angle down, and on the front, we'll angle down. We're going to connect these 3 points with straight lines. Now that we have the front of the muzzle, we can work our way towards the rest of the head. So let's draw in the first eye here. From this corner, we want to step up and just draw a curve around that corner. We'll draw in the top of the eye, so it's basically almost like a half circle that goes from here, around, and then back to the front. We want to give some thickness to the eye. So up here at the top of the curve, it's going to curve downwards. Let's draw the eye on the right. So from here, we're just going to curve up, and then just pull that in towards the top of the nose. We'll draw that same thickness, so from the top of the curve, we'll just bend it down. Let's draw in the front of the face. So on the side of the eye here, right beside, just above the nose, we're going to draw a straight line going upwards. Now we're going to go across the top of the head with a straight line from left to right. Let's go down the side of the head. We're going to follow the same angle down this way. So from the top, we'll just pull the pen down towards us, coming down below the jaw, and then we're going to pull this in underneath the lower jaw with an angled line. Let's draw on the side of the head. So we're going to force the perspective to create a three-dimensional shape here as well. So from this corner, we're going to angle down. Right about there. We're going to come down to about the same height as we have over here, maybe slightly higher, with an angle, coming down to right about there. Now we're going to angle down to that corner. So we got this box-shaped head. Let's add in 2 ears. So we're going to bend these little boxes backwards this way. So from the side of this head right here, we're going to draw a curve going back. Draw the same thing over here. So we want to step up slightly, curving down. We're going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now to make it three-dimensional, we're going to take that corner there and angle down. Now we're just going to follow that same curve on the back here. Let's trace out the inside of the ear. So we're just taking this line and just drawing it on the inside, all the way around, and tuck it in behind the head. We're going to do the same thing over here on the right side. Starting on the inside first, right up here, curve down to the top of the head. We're going to draw an angle for the top of the ear, going across, and then we'll pull that in behind the head. And then we're going to create that three-dimensional shape again. So from here we're going to angle down, and then tuck that in behind the head. We'll draw that inner ear area. So up here, we're just going to start going up, across, and then we'll curve that down behind the head. So now that we have the head, we could draw in the collar. So up here in this corner, we're just going to draw an angled line going out. And we're just going to follow this down on the side. Straight angled line coming down to right about there. We're going to go across the bottom of the chin, going across like this to right about there. And we're going to pull that up, following that same angle up underneath the chin. Let's create some three-dimension here. From this corner here, we're going to draw an angled line here. From this point, we're going to draw that same angled length coming down, and we'll do the same thing on this corner, coming down. Again, we're going to connect those 3 points with a straight line. Let's draw in a little notch here for the collar. So right in the middle here, we draw 2 short angled lines coming across, and we're going to go up, following that same angle underneath the head. Now that we're getting into the rib cage, we want to draw in just the top edge of the ribs. So from this point, we just want to extend this line out just a little. From here, we're going to follow this all the way up, right about there, just going past that point, and we're going to pull that in behind the collar. From here, we're going to have to draw in the front leg because it overlaps the body. So right here, we're just going to come down a little bit and just draw a straight angled line going across. Let's draw the front face side of the leg. So from here, we're going to curve down and over towards the right, coming down to right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Coming down. Now we want to make sure that this line stops a little bit higher than the one on the left, because we're going to angle a line to connect them. From this point, we're going to angle down. We're going to come down, again, creating some 3 dimension here. Curving down to right there. And we're going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Let's continue with the rib cage behind the arm. So from this point at the top, we're going to curve down and back. From here again, we're going to follow that line and tuck it in behind the arm. Now you can see this little gap here, this little corner, we're just going to have to pull a short line in to connect that. From here we're going to extend the front of the rib cage, so we're taking this line, extending down with a curve, and we're going to tuck this in behind the leg here with a straight line. Let's draw another rib cage below here, but there's a split in the middle. So we're going to start from this corner, we're going to move over towards the left and angle out towards the right. From here we're going to curve down, so we're going to continue this curve down to here. This line here should be the same length as here. From this point we want to angle in, so we're following that same angle, coming in to right about there, leaving a gap. Now we're going to go back up, following that same angle, going up, and we'll connect the front like that. From this corner we want to pull this back in behind the top rib cage, going in like that. Now we're going to draw one more on this side. So we're going to take this line, leaving a gap, we'll draw one more. We're going to take that line and duplicate it on this side. And then from here, from this corner, we're going to go back up underneath the rib cage. From this corner, we're just going to pull that up underneath. Let's continue the ribs on the side here. So we're going to take this point, just coming down, we're going to curve in. So it's starting to get pinched in this way. From this side, we'll curve down the side of the rib cage, and we're going to pull that in behind the arm, coming in like that. From this point, we just want to pull it in with an angled line behind the top rib cage. Now we can draw in the backside arm here. So taking this and just duplicating it over here, we're going to start right down here with a curve, coming in line with this line here at the front. So this is this line here. From here, we're going to continue this line, going across. Now we want to pull this up, like this, up underneath the body. Like that. From here, we're going to take this line and just duplicate it, going across. And now we're going to pull this up underneath the rib cage. We're going to have Grim in the sitting position, so we're going to draw the hind legs coming out this way. So down here, we're going to leave a gap from the ribs, down here, and just draw an angled line, like that. We give this some 3 dimensions, so right here, angle back. Now we're going to pull this forward. Just follow that same angle, coming to right about there, because we're going to see the front of the hind legs. So from this point, we'll angle up. From these 2 corners, we're going to pull 2 short lines coming down. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. And then right from this corner, we're going to follow that same angle here, going across. Let's draw the spine. So right up here, we're going to curve down. From the rib cage down to the leg. We're going to move over and draw that same curve down here. Let's split the spine. So right here, we're just going to draw an angled line coming down. And then this, we're going to go in the opposite direction, going up behind the leg. Let's add in a tail. So right here, right in this space here, curve up and over towards the left. We're going to square off the top, short straight line. Now we're going to come back down. We're going to get a little bit wider as we come in behind the spine. That. From this corner, we're going to angle down and back. Now we're going to follow this curve all the way back. We're going to get a little bit wider as we come in behind the hind leg. Now we want to separate the tail a little bit. So right here we're going to go straight across, step down, and draw another straight line going across. From this point, we want to angle up, over towards the right. Do the same thing with the bottom one. We show the back leg over here just slightly. So we want to sort of line this up. So this line coming up here, draw a short line going across. From this point, we'll come straight down, and we're going to line up with this bottom line here. Going across there. From this corner, we're going to pull this back in that same angle, like so. We'll give Grim some eyebrows, so just above this left eye, just draw a little curve like that. On the right, we'll do the same thing. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Grim from the Diamond Minecart. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out our Minecraft playlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.